Africa, a continent of immense diversity, vast landscapes, vibrant cultures, and a history filled with alliances shaping its destiny. From ancient kingdoms to modern states, alliances have determined the fate of nations. They have fueled conflicts and forged peace. They have brought prosperity and sown division. To understand Africa today, we must delve into its past. We must explore the intricate web of alliances that have shaped its course. Throughout the ages, African leaders have understood the power of unity. They have recognized that strength lies in numbers. In the face of external threats or internal strife, alliances have provided a bulwark against collapse. But these partnerships have not always been equal. Some alliances, forged in desperation, have left nations vulnerable. Others, driven by greed, have led to exploitation and conflict. The story of African alliances is a complex tapestry. It is woven with threads of cooperation and betrayal, of resilience and struggle. It is a story that continues to unfold today as African nations navigate a rapidly changing world. By understanding the alliances of the past, we can better comprehend the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Let's journey back to ancient Africa, to the heart of the Sahara Desert. Here, a powerful civilization thrived, the Garamantes. Surrounded by unforgiving sands, the Garamantes mastered desert survival. They built a complex society. They engineered a sophisticated irrigation system, tapping into underground aquifers. Their power did not come from military might alone. It stemmed from a vast network of alliances. The Garamantes understood the importance of trade. They forged alliances with neighboring tribes, securing access to vital resources. Gold, ivory, and slaves flowed through their desert kingdom. These alliances brought wealth. They also brought stability, allowing the Garamantes to flourish for centuries. Their story reminds us that even in the harshest environments, cooperation can lead to prosperity. The Garamantes' network of alliances demonstrates the enduring power of diplomacy and trade. It highlights the ingenuity and resilience of African civilizations in the face of adversity. Fast forward to the 19th century. European powers, driven by imperial ambitions, descended upon Africa. The scramble for Africa had begun. African leaders faced an unprecedented challenge. They had to navigate a dangerous game of alliances, caught between competing European interests. Some rulers sought to resist European encroachment through alliances. Others saw an opportunity in collaboration, hoping to preserve their power. The results were often tragic. Alliances were forged and broken, often under duress. The mighty Zulu kingdom, for example, initially resisted British expansion. But internal divisions and shifting alliances weakened their resistance, leading to their eventual subjugation. The scramble for Africa left a legacy of fractured relationships and artificial borders. It sowed the seeds of future conflicts. The period serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of external interference and the fragility of alliances formed under duress. The dawn of the 20th century brought new hope. A powerful idea began to take root: Pan-Africanism. This movement envisioned a united Africa, free from colonial rule. Its proponents believed in the power of solidarity to overcome oppression. Leaders like Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana and Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya emerged as champions of Pan-Africanism. They called for unity among African nations. They sought to forge a common destiny. Pan-Africanism inspired a generation. It fueled independence movements across the continent. The formation of the Organization of African Unity, OAU, in 1963 marked a significant step towards African unity. While the OAU faced challenges in its early years, it provided a platform for dialogue and cooperation. Section 5. The Cold War, a continent divided. The Cold War cast a long shadow over Africa as the rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union extended to the continent. Both superpowers sought to influence newly independent nations, with African countries often caught in the crossfire. They were pressured to choose sides, leading to alliances that formed and fractured along Cold War lines. Some countries, like Ethiopia under Mengistu Haile Mariam, aligned with the Soviet Union. Others, such as Mobutu Sese Seko's Zaire, sided with the West. This division fueled proxy wars and exacerbated existing tensions. The Cold War's legacy continues to resonate in Africa today, leaving behind a legacy of mistrust and instability. It highlighted the dangers of external interference in African affairs. Section 6. Post-colonial pacts, seeking stability and growth. The end of the Cold War brought new opportunities for cooperation in Africa. The focus shifted towards economic development and regional integration. African nations recognized the need to work together to address shared challenges, seeking to create a more prosperous and stable continent. The formation of regional economic blocs, such as the Economic Community of West African States, or ECOWAS, and the Southern African Development Community, or SADC, marked a significant step. These organizations aimed to promote trade and investment, seeking to foster economic growth and reduce poverty. While these blocs have faced their share of challenges, they represent a commitment to cooperation and highlight the desire for a more integrated and prosperous Africa. In 2002, a new chapter began in the history of African alliances. The African Union, or AU, was established, replacing the OAU. This new organization represented a renewed commitment to unity and integration across the continent. It aimed to address the challenges of the 21st century, taking on a more proactive role in continental affairs. The AU has intervened in conflicts, promoted democracy and good governance, and worked tirelessly to improve the lives of ordinary Africans. Despite facing significant challenges such as internal divisions and a lack of resources which hamper its effectiveness, the AU remains a beacon of hope. It represents the aspirations of a continent striving for a better future. Beyond the African Union, regional blocs continue to play a vital role in African affairs. These organizations allow countries to address shared challenges, providing a platform for dialogue and cooperation on issues ranging from security to trade. The East African Community, or EAC, for example, has made significant strides in regional integration. It has implemented a common market and is working towards a common currency. These regional blocs demonstrate the growing interconnectedness of African nations and highlight the importance of cooperation in addressing transnational challenges. They offer a glimpse into a future where regional integration drives progress. The history of African alliances is etched into the continent's present. The legacies of past partnerships, both beneficial and detrimental, continue to shape Africa's political and economic landscape. The borders drawn by colonial powers during the scramble for Africa, often based on alliances of convenience, still define national boundaries. The aftershocks of Cold War rivalries continue to influence political dynamics in some regions. However, amidst these enduring legacies, a new narrative of cooperation is emerging. The African Union, regional blocs, and bilateral agreements reflect a growing recognition of shared destiny. African nations are increasingly choosing collaboration over competition, seeking to leverage their collective strength to address common challenges. As we have seen, alliances have played a pivotal role in shaping Africa's trajectory. From the ancient Garamantes to the modern African Union, the quest for unity and strength through partnerships has been a constant theme. Understanding the complexities of these alliances, their successes and failures, is crucial for navigating the future. The lessons learned from past alliances can guide African nations as they navigate an increasingly interconnected world. They highlight the importance of building equitable partnerships based on mutual respect and shared interests. They underscore the need for African solutions to African problems. The story of African alliances is a testament to the continent's resilience, adaptability, and enduring spirit of cooperation. By learning from the past, Africa can chart a course towards a more peaceful and prosperous future.